Hello YouTube, this is Pooka bringing you his first ever commentary battle. And today we will be facing Blade from Cerebi.net. He leads off with his Yen Mega, which is probably super speedy, speed boost, and I lead off with my Dream World Drought Ninetales, which I don't know if is legit or not, so whatever. So he brings back his Yen Mega and sends out his Latias, which is a dude name. I get off my nasty plot, knowing that it has massive special defense. This is going to definitely help me. So my special attack sharp rises. I go with a flamethrower, knowing it's not going to be very effective, but I'm going to try and get the stab plus the stat raises and the sun. I do a nice little moderate chunk. He goes with the calm mind. And I believe I go with another nasty plot to try and counteract that calm mind. Yes, I do. I go with another nasty plot to sharply raise that special attack again. So he goes with his Dragon Pulse. I survive it like a champ with special defense EVs. And he gets off his lefties. I go with another flamethrower to do a nice little moderate chunk before I die. I know I'm going to die. Because Latias is beast. He goes with another Dragon Pulse. Takes out my beautiful Ninetales. And I don't even think that crit was necessary, but I guess overkill is needed where it's justice. He gets off his leftovers again. And I go out with my Swift Angel. I go with the Tail Slap with the Technician, and I might believe my Swift Angel is Choice Banded, not Choice Scarfed. Because I think it's got like a 300 something in speed, like a high 300, so I was like, well, screw it. Nothing's going to be much faster than this thing. So he goes to recover, and I go with another Tail Slap. And this is not the first time this has happened while I was battling, when somebody thought they could recover and survive the Tail Slap. So I get off 3 hits, kill the Latias. And to be honest, the only reason I leveled one of these up is because Spade had one and kicked like sorry ass with it, so I really wanted one too. So he brings out his Probobass, and if I'm not mistaken, that thing's banned. I don't know. I mean, somebody said it was banned because of his magnet pull. I don't know. But he goes with the Magnet Rise, and I send out my Blossom, which is just a severe experimental Pokemon. It's nothing official yet. So I may be making a new Blossom, because this thing doesn't even have Warning Sun. So I go with the Paralyze off of my Stun Spore and get lucky with the Parahacks, and I go with a Solar Beam. And my Blossom is Life Orbed, so it's going to take a nice little chunk out of his Probobass. And he goes with the Hidden Power, which is probably Fire or Ice. I'm going to bet Ice, just so Probobass can beat the mess out of some dragons. And he gets the crit, which probably isn't needed. Once again, he's overkilling everything. And Blossom goes down. So I sent out my Typhlosion, which is probably like the star of my team. Because, see, right here I go with the Overheat, and it misses. And I'm like, oh shit, this thing's going to kill me. This thing's going to kill me. And I ain't going to be able to do nothing to it, because I don't got very much else I can do anything to it. But I survived his power gem, whatever it was. I totally missed it. And I get off a second chance to do my Overheat and murder the Probobass. My Typhlosion has a white herb attached to it to recover the stat drops that he's going to get right after this attack. So the banned Probobass is taken down. And if he's not banned, please comment on the video telling me so I can level 1 up without fear. So he sends out his Sazzy. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that Pokemon's real name because it's all totally fucked up. I'm just going to call it Hydro Dragon because that's what it kind of sounds like to me. But then again, my English pronunciation sucks ass, so whatever. So he gets off the surf. I didn't see it coming. It's probably Choice Scarf. That's probably why I went first. So I go back out with Swift Angel, and he gets off another surf, and I'm like, yeah, this thing is Choice Scarfed. And my Swift Angel survives it like a champ. Gets off a Tail Slap. It only hits 2 times. I hate it when it only hits 2 times, and they're like, oh, I live, and it's going to try and kick my ass. So it goes off with another surf, and I'm, of course, going to survive if I survive the first one. So I go with my next Tail Slap and kill it. And that's also not the first time my Swift Angel has taken down a dragon. It's also destroyed Dragonites and Venusaurs. So he sends out the Arbok, and I'm like, oh crap, this thing's got Intimidate. My Swift Angel ain't gonna do shit to it. So I'm gonna say screw it, since I hardly got any Pokemon left as it is, and just continue and leave Chinchino or Swift Angel, whatever, out there, and go with Tail Slap and take a massive chunk out with 4 hits. So he goes with the Coil to raise his defense, his special attack, and his speed. Which I think that's really cool that in Pokemon Black and White you can raise 3 stats at once, or the new dramatically raising stats like the Cotton Guard that Altaria learns, which is really cool. I like it a lot. You don't fuck with a Cotton Guard, Dragon Dance, Altaria. So he goes with the Sucker Punch, kills my Swift Angel, which is, in my eyes, a heavy loss, because when that Pokemon dies, I feel like I have no power no more. So I bring out my Porygon 2, which has that evolution item on it. I don't know exactly how it's pronounced either, like Evrolite or something. And I trace his Intimidate and bring down his attack. That way, if he tries another Sucker Punch, I'm good. But he's faster than me, so he gets off of Paralyze, which really doesn't bother me in Porygon 2's case because he's pretty tanky, pretty beefy. But I get the Para Hacks, and that's kind of annoying to me. And I know this thing's got Coil, so I don't want him junking up his stats to unbeatable proportions. But he goes with the Poison Jab instead, and like barely does anything. So I go with the Psychic, and I believe I murked it right here. Yep, down goes the Arbok Cobra. So he sends out his Maverick, which right now at this point I'm scared because I haven't really fought any Thunderouses in this game. So I don't really know what to expect. I just finished up leveling up one of my own recently, but this video was like, or this battle was like done like weeks ago, and I just got around to recording it. So he goes to the Focus Blast, and I survive it barely. I'm like, oh my god, thank god. So I'm going with the Stab Tri-Attack to do as much damage as I possibly can before this Porygon 2 dies. I'm not even going to think about recovering it to stall, because I ain't going to recover nowhere near enough. So I do a nice chunk with a Tri-Attack. I don't get any of the Paralyze, the Burn, or the Freeze, though, which really would have been nice. I usually get the Freeze, like, a lot. So he kills the beefy Porygon 2. My blue Porygon 2. And I send out my Infernape. And this is where the battle gets really fucked up, and this is why I chose this in my first commentary. Because he goes with the Focus Blast and misses. Which I'm like, oh, sucks to be you. So I don't know why. It was a serious misclick on that part because I did not want to do close combat. I wanted to do a flame charge, but I'm like, oh shit, I fucked up. He's gonna kick my ass right here, right now. So my defenses go down. He goes with the Focus Blast, and this one hits. Now my Infernape is Focus Sash, so I know he's gonna survive this hit with 1 hit point left. But he's got one more Pokemon after this one, so I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna kill me because it's that Yen Mega. So I hang on with the Focus Sash, and I go with the Flame Charge, and I kill them Thunderous and get a nice little speed boost. Critical hit probably wasn't needed though. So down goes the Maverick, and basically right here I'm like telling him good game already in Cerebi, and he sends out that Yen Mega because I know he's going to protect just to get the speed boost raises. And I'm like, crap, if he does that thing 2 times, he's going to be faster than me, and he's going to kick my ass. So he goes to the Protect, gets his speed boost off, goes to the second Protect and misses. And if I'm correct, there's only like a 33% chance of missing. So I'm like, oh my fucking god, no way. So he was sitting there telling me good game instead, and I'm like, I so thought you were going to win this battle. Like, you had it in the bag. But I survived with my last Pokemon, last hit point. That's crazy, epic, amazing. Oh my God, first time that's ever happened to me.